Good morning and welcome to another daily dose of love. Today is Wednesday of Passion Week, and the notes in my Life Application Bible say that the Bible does not specifically state what Jesus did on Wednesday, but that he probably remained in Bethany with his disciples. And so today I'd like to share a portrait of love from Mary, of the brother-sisters trio, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, as recorded in John chapter 12. Now, Matthew and Mark place this incident right before the Last Supper. John places it right before the triumphal entry, but regardless of when it took place, it's a beautiful picture of extravagant love. So would you listen as I read from John chapter 12, beginning in verse 1. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus arrived in Bethany, where Lazarus lived, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. Here a dinner was given in Jesus' honor. Martha served, while Lazarus was among those reclining at the table with him. Then Mary took a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume, and she poured it on Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, who was later to betray him, objected. Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wages. He did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. Leave her alone, Jesus replied. It was intended that she should save this perfume for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. I'd like for us to look at 3 aspects of Mary's gift to Jesus. The first, that's found in verse 3, is that she gave the very best that she had. It says, then Mary took a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume. There were not a lot of things that Mary could do for Jesus, but the one thing that she did was that she gave her absolute best. And our question during this week of Passion Week, when we realize that Jesus gave his absolute best for us, is that do we always give him our best in our time, our talents, and even our money? Secondly, she humbly gave her gift. In verse 3 again it says, she poured it on Jesus' feet. Normally you would have anointed someone's head, but it was not about Mary or drawing attention to herself. It was all about Jesus. So she poured the ointment on Jesus' feet. In our ministry, in our serving, we would be mindful to always remember that it's not about us. It's all about Jesus and lifting him high. And the third part about her gift is that it was so selfless. In the last part of the verse it says, and she wiped his feet with her hair. That was absolutely not acceptable in Jesus' day for a woman to let her hair down in public. But she was not thinking of herself again. She was only thinking of her Lord. And I think about how many times during worship do we worry about what people are going to think of us if we raise our hands or if we say amen. She was giving her gift to an audience of one. And when we worship, I wish and pray that we could remember that we're worshiping to an audience of one. In closing, William Barclay stated in his commentary about the timing of Mary's gift that there are many things that we can do almost any time that we feel led to do them, but there are moments in life when we only get one chance to respond to the prompting of the Holy Spirit. I pray for you today that when God prompts your heart, when he prompts you to do something for someone else, to show your love and your appreciation, that you will respond in immediate obedience. Not only will the person that you are giving the gift to or serving, not only will they be blessed, but you will be blessed as well. for it is truly in giving that we receive. I pray that you have a wonderfully blessed day today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.